Good morning, gorgeous people. It's a fantastic day. It's raining and cozy inside. We've been blessed with some lovely sun this week, and now, the skies are raining down on us, which is lovely. The spring plants are definitely loving it. My favorite flower is actually out at the moment, jasmine. I adore it. I don't know what it is, but I just love it. I wanted to check in today for myself as well as for you guys out there, as the concept of time is being brought up quite a lot in business, in our personal development sessions, as well as like what I've noticed throughout my life and my experiences as well, and a lot's been highlighted more so over my personal development journey through GLC. Um, and what I'm finding is, and everyone out there might agree as well, is that if we don't prioritize our time, time manages us instead of us kind of managing it. And we end up saying, oh, I don't have enough time for that. There's not enough time in the day for that. There's not enough time in the week, and I've just run out of time. And you know what? Time's the same. It's our perception of it, and that's one thing that Michael Platt really amplified in one of our training sessions. And if you ever get the chance to get into a TGIM with him again on time prioritization, absolutely do it, because it really opened my eyes to some good things that I was already doing, but some things that I could improve on to really get the most out of my day, out of my rest, out of my, those everyday things in life. I usually find that I don't have, or I say I don't have enough time for, friends, or going out for dinner, or it might be for myself. I don't have enough time for myself, and I hear a lot of people say that. Oh, I don't have time to go to the gym, or I don't have time to get good food into my body, or I don't have time to do the gardening, or brush my hair or brush my teeth. But they're excuses, and for me, I've definitely a few of them have floated in and out of my brain over the period of my life, and it's actually gotten to the point where it's frustrating me, where I'm like, honestly, I want to live my life like this. I want to have a dynamic lifestyle where I'm working a number of jobs and I'm building business, and I have time for my friends and my family, and for my housework, all those little things that really we have to do and that we enjoy doing as well. So I guess for me, I've got a couple of little things that I work on. I use like spreadsheets and lists, so I really get clear on what I'm going to do on a daily basis, as well as on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. And generally I'll start at the month, and then really draw back into what I need to be doing on a daily basis. I have some great tools and tips for that if you want to reach out and find out how I learned those things. I have a diary and I have a journal, and I also use my timer on my phone. I find it really helpful to set time, like actual limits for what I'm doing. So, if it is like getting ready for work, can I do it in half an hour instead of 2 hours? Because if I give myself more time, I'm probably going to use it up, which is another tip that Platty shared with us, which it's so true. If we give ourselves a day to mow the lawns, we'll spend the whole day doing that, or waiting to do it, instead of going, I'm just going to smash it out now. I've got half an hour, I'm going to do this. So there's a couple of little things that I've implemented into my daily schedule. And also like time before bed, where I'll allocate some time to read part of my book. And that becomes then a habit, and I become more adjusted to setting time limits. And it sounds a little bit kind of strict, but it's not like that. I think it's I've heard before that an undisciplined life isn't worth it. Like you kind of float in and out, and you don't really know what you're doing. And some things really do need to be like set out so you can achieve as much as you want to achieve. If you're happy, being a couch bum, or not achieving your goals and dreams, then fine. But if you're not, and you're sitting there thinking, well, why isn't, why aren't my dreams coming to me? Why aren't I achieving those things I want to achieve? And you're sitting there wondering that. Why don't you actually prioritize some time to work towards that on a daily basis and make it a consistent thing for you? So there are a couple of things that I have actually done. It's funny because I would like my kind of family to do the same thing in the future, and my 4-year-old stepson, he loves time actually. He's always going, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and I always thought as a kid, like for a kid to like tell their parents, no, give me 5 more minutes, like is a rude thing, but it's not. It's that they need some sort of guideline, so that then that they know how much time they can spend playing or colouring or painting or playing, so then there's some sort of like schedule, and he really enjoys that. So we use that in our house for activities. If he knows I have work to do, because I work from home half the time, I'll say, look, I've got 10 minutes or 20 minutes of work, let's put a timer on, and after that let's play, and then we'll have the same for TV time. So we have those guidelines to help us manage our day and get the most out of it in a balanced way. And same as getting dressed. Like this morning we put on a fun kids timer for 10 minutes, and that was all about getting ready for kinder. And so it was getting our clothes on and our shoes and brushing our hair and doing our teeth and all those things, like packing our bag and getting ready to pack the car. So, and it worked perfectly. He loved it. He thrived off that, that he had a limit to do something. So I just wanted to share a couple of those things for me today. Maybe just reflect on what might work for you. Definitely reach out to some of the coaches down at Geelong Lifestyle Centre and ask how you can get into these incredible leadership development seminars. I mean, you'll learn so much, whether you apply that to business or to your own life. It's absolute gold. So I hope you have a fantastic day and that it's balanced and you enjoy your time. Have a good day.